from across the region here to the beautiful city of Islamabad. I extend my deepest gratitude to Excellency Toshio San, Minister of State for Japan, and all distinguished parliamentarians, excellencies, for joining us today. Your presence underscores the significance of our shared mission and reinforces the importance of regional collaboration in achieving our goals. This gathering serves as a significant platform for exchanging ideas, best practices, and forging collaborative strategies that will guide our collective efforts toward achieving gender empowerment and sustainable development. I would like to acknowledge and commend Honorable Rumina Khurshid Alam for her unwavering dedication in organizing this important event. The theme of gender empowerment for a green economy is both timely and essential for our collective future. As parliamentarians, we must recognize that gender equality and environmental sustainability are deeply intertwined towards goals, success, and depend on each other. Over the years, I have worked with many dedicated colleagues to promote gender equality in Pakistan. Our journey has been long and challenging, yet we have made significant strides. As we commemorate the 30th anniversary of Cairo Summit, I can reaffirm Pakistan's steadfast commitment to the International Conference on Population and Development Program. Our dedication is reflected in the legislative and policy measures we have implemented, or closely aligned with our national development goals. The Parliament of Pakistan has played a crucial role in advancing gender equality, reproductive health, and sustainable development. Through progressive laws and dedicated parliamentary forums such as the Women's Parliamentary Caucus, the Parliamentary Task Force on SDG, the Child Caucus, the Young Parliamentary Association, we are integrating our agenda into our national policy. During my previous tenure as Speaker, National Assembly of Pakistan, we organized the National Parliamentary Meeting on malnutrition of mother and child, which sparked crucial dialogue on this pressing issue. We have also championed laws addressing gender-based violence, ensuring equal safe workplace, and enhancing women's socio-economic and political participation. Dear guests, in our drive towards sustainability, we developed a comprehensive plan to transition the Parliament of Pakistan to solar. And it was 2015, I think. And today the Pakistan Parliament proudly stands as the first in the world to go 100% green by shifting fully to solar energy. We also became the first public sector building in the country to receive a net metering license, contributing surplus energy back to the national grid. Additionally, the Speaker's residence was first to receive a residential net metering license, reinforcing our commitment to promote a green economy and renewable. You will be surprised to know that in 2015, when we converted the Parliament and the Speaker's residence, there was not a single government building that was on solar, not a government residence or a building. So we conducted an energy audit and we decided we have to go green, not only for the climate, but to save for financial savings also. And it was quite successful. So Pakistan is deeply committed to combating climate change through significant measures, including the promotion of renewable energy, the protection of our forests, and enhancement of climate resilience. We are actively investing in sustainable energy solutions, implementing policies to preserve our vital forests, and development strategies to adapt climate impact. As you must be aware that the government of Pakistan has launched a 70 billion initiative for Balochistan for solarization. One, the distances are far, it's difficult to provide electricity. If it is provided, there are line losses and other issues. So I think that initiative will not only make us green, but it will save a lot of leakage, losses, which are a burden on the rest of the country. Pakistan also plays an active role in international climate negotiations, advocating for the rights and needs of vulnerable communities. Ladies and gentlemen, climate change is no longer a distant threat. It is a present reality affecting every aspect of our lives, especially in developing nations like Pakistan. The 2002 floods, through 2022 floods highlighted the severe impact of climate change on women and children. We are disproportionately affected, resulting in higher mortality rates, greater exposure to gender violence. And the people who visited the flood-affected areas can only imagine the loss that Pakistan incurred in excess of, I think, $33 billion, plus the loss of life, livestock, schools, houses. That was too big for Pakistan to bear. Despite women producing up to 80% of food in developing countries, they lack equal access to resources like land and technology. We are also in the process of forming a parliamentary committee on gender mainstreaming. We have to have more women given opportunity in jobs in all government and other jobs. So it will be the Parliament's responsibility. We formed that committee. Hopefully, I'm waiting for the Chairman Senate to send me the names. We will form it, and that will be looking after and protecting the interest of the females in Pakistan, inshallah. Various studies by the United Nations show that equal access to women should increase farm yield by 20 to 30%, feeding an additional 100 to 150 million people. In Pakistan, I'm personally committed to empowering women members of the National Assembly. This commitment is reflected in the fact that 4 parliamentary forums within the parliament, and out of these 4, 3 are led by women, who I think are maybe slightly better than men parliamentarians. I'm using the word slightly so that you stay within the limits of, but they're definitely better, hardworking, more focused. This demonstrates our dedication to promoting women leadership and ensuring their voices are central to our legislative process. I also assure you that collectively we have decided not to tolerate any I would say any unwanted, unruly or words to be used in Parliament, especially against any member, but it will not be tolerated against the female members who we think are the weaker of the two, but definitely they are not weak, and it is our responsibility to protect them. As Speaker of the National Assembly of Pakistan, I assure you they will be respected and protected. I strongly believe that a green economy is not just an environmental imperative, it is a pathway to social justice and economic resilience. A gender-responsive green economy not only fosters economic recovery but also leverages the full potential of both men and women in addressing climate change and promoting sustainable development. Women as stewards of the environment and key players in household and community decision making are central to the success of Green Initiative. We must use our powers to promote policies that integrate gender equality and environmental sustainability. As I told you earlier, it is going to be the Parliament's responsibility to ensure that. I sincerely hope that you have a constructive dialogue during these 2 days with lots of mangoes and good wishes from you. I urge all of you to take lessons learning from this meeting back to your respective countries, work diligently to implement them. Let us commit to building a future where every woman and girl can thrive in the world that is both just and sustainable. Together, let us create a green economy that empowers all citizens and protects our plants, our planet, and generations to come. Thank you very much. I had a lot of other things to say, but due to constraint in time, we definitely will use the forum of the Parliament for youth and for gender equality, and inshallah you will see results within the next 3 or 4 months, hopefully. Thank you. Pakistan Zindabad.
सिन्फ इख्तियारात और